Hey, Toby, how are you tonight? Hey, Reducey. I'm gonna switch it over. Reloading now. Oh, the Bad Batch. Is it good? You go enjoy that. We were supposed to watch the last episode of Fallout tonight, but I forgot I had to stream. Oh, let's see what happens. It's, well, did it change? I think maybe the mouth is different. That's a crazy looking dragon. Anyway, how are you guys doing tonight? Do a little shout out. Toby King Turtle. I don't have cool shout outs like Block. What do you see? There you go. It looks like it's loading. Let's see if it is. It's slowly loading. I was gonna do some exhausted from work. Oh gosh, me too. But for a stupid reason. Yeah. What do you do for work if you don't mind me asking? Oh gosh, am I still in winter? Good golly, I haven't played this game in a while. Okay, let's watch the weather forecast. Okay. Sunny and clear. Let's watch the spoils of the land too. Let's see. Fishing in winter. I'm not playing. I'm playing Coral Island. It's less. It's like less work, you know. And in Starlet Town, there's this lookout area with a vintage lighthouse. You can fish there. Amazing view, may I add. We caught blue tangs, mackerel, and my favorite, pufferfish. It was such a big deal to catch them, and we spent the night at this cute little inn on the pier. Adorb. It is kind of like Stardew Valley. My daughter is over here, and she wants me to play Cult of the Lamb. Yeah. Oh, you're a welder for a produce machine company. That's kind of cool. I know you want me to play it very much. Ooh. Uh-oh, did it freeze? Oh, there we go. Whew. Favorite human, finally out you are. Grateful we giants are for freeing us. Now together we are, an ancient gift we bring. Architect desk, this is. Use it, and to your farm we giants shall be summoned. To any spot, any object you may move, using powers as you wish. Been it has very, very long since last with another human this we did, so rusty we may be. Work for free, though, we do not. Cost you some coins, moving stuff will. Forget that, please do not. Now take this item, and upon our power, call whenever you like. So, I'm just tired. Toby, you have a valid reason to be tired. I was tired because it was so slow at work today that I almost fell asleep. Thankful human we are. I feel like I like busy days a little bit better than slow days because when you have a slow day, it's like it feels like you know how when you're a kid and it feels like everything takes forever. I feel like it's the same way, you know. Everything just feels like it takes forever. And that's such a silly thing to complain. Okay, we got starfruit wine. Okay, so we can put another starfruit in there. And look at us, we got some starfruit juice. There we go. So my stepson has been wanting to get into welding. I thought that would be cool. I think he has to apprentice for it. We definitely don't. No, you don't. I don't know if you guys can hear my daughter. Nobody can really hear you, baby. So it does a lot of work, less reason to look at the clock. Yeah. When you're just sitting there and you're like trying to fall asleep, or not trying to fall asleep, trying not to fall asleep, that's rough. I try not to fall asleep because I would like to be able to keep my. If My boss, though, he came out and told me that he fell asleep in his office, and then he told me, I think I've made the office too quiet. I'm like, yeah, you think? But I work in an office, and it's a financial advisor's office, and it's something where he is he's currently kind of at the point where he wants to retire. I need some food. So it's something where he doesn't really want it busy. And I come from a different background. So I came from real estate where it's like all marketing all the time. Otherwise, if you're not marketing, you're dying. And so we have very different ideas on things and how to do them. And he tells me that I drive him crazy sometimes because I come up with all these ideas of like how we can market and get some people coming in. And he's like, I don't want that. Do you see this? Isn't this nice? Everybody's nice to you. We have like little old ladies that give us cookies or candied jalapeno or whatever. And it is really nice, but I'm not built for that much sitting around doing nothing. I used to work 3 jobs, so I'm actually really glad I don't work 3 jobs. Am I wearing sunglasses in this game? How do you know you're not looking? My daughter's over here being... But I think it's awesome that you're a welder. Because that's not a skill that you come across very often. It's a really important one. Okay, hang on. Let's see. Nope, let's put these in here. Now, I knew a guy who used to do welding as well. He was up in Canada. The only thing about it was he would, oops. I think he would always talk about, like, welding, and sometimes he wouldn't use the proper equipment, and I was like, that's like a good idea. Sounds like you could go blind. Okay, let's see. I think this is all watered already. This is all watered, so we don't have to water anything. We've taken care of our animals. It's been a while since I played this game. Then let's take a look really quick. Architect us. So this is the architect mode if we wanted to. We could move this over if we wanted to. Look at him. So if we wanted to, look at, we could pick up and move things if we wanted to. I like that. So let's do this. Let's move all this down one. This is going to be so silly. Okay. We're going to put that there. We're going to put this here. And we're going to put this here. And then we can move this here. 1,000 to finish. Oh, wait. Let's see. Boop. 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 I think right there. Yep. You used to work 2 jobs, newspapers and welding. Welding is an art to me more than anything. I've seen some really amazing things that people have done with welding. I mean, just even some of the artwork that people do. Have you seen, like, there's people that I'm assuming are using some form of welding, but they'll make these 3D sculptures that kind of turn in the air. Oh. Welcome home, honey. Well, thank you for the bananas. I love bananas. I'm streaming, so. Oh. Toby King Turtle is here. I don't know if you could hear that, but Glock says hi. But I've seen some really cool sculptures. And then we have an area as we're going up where there's just these giant metal sculptures that somebody put out. And I don't think they really have any function other than just art. But they're really cool to look at. They're definitely things that are eye catchers. He says hi. I'm terrible at messages. So what are you up to tonight, Toby? Are you doing anything fun on the side? I'm gonna sell this raw. We have too much raw. We're not going to bother with the winter festival tonight because I've already been to it. I've done enough, but I did notice that it is active for some of the vendors now, which is kind of nice. They did fix that. Oh, look at it. Is everything already fixed? All moved. Look at that. Oh, I love those little giants. Let's put some beets in here. I'm gonna do some pickled beets. And sort that. The final episode was so good. I've seen a little bit of it, but I've never really actually watched the whole thing. How many episodes is it, Reducey? No big plans, making dinner for the family. We had chili cheese fries. Almost like nachos, but that's what we have for dinner. And some chicken. And some crab cakes that nobody wanted to eat. Block made dinner. Well, he didn't make the crab cakes. They were just ones that, you know, you buy and you kind of fry them up in the air fryer, but they kind of tasted like weird relish and fish. It was so weird. Let's do this. Yes, he made something of it. He makes a lot of good things, though. Chocolate sounds great right now. I'd love some hot chocolate. Okay, so she likes hot chocolate. He makes the most wonderful steaks. Like, if you want some meat grilled up, he does a great job on that. He's really, really good at his meats. And, trying to think of what else. He does get a little bit of variety out there. Uh-oh. That was some lag. That was weird. I'm trying to think of the most adventurous thing he's made. And I can't think of what he's made recently. Adventurous. But I know he has made stuff. He made taco salad one time. He makes... oh man, there's a lot of lag that I'm getting. So weird. It's not like this is an online game, so I shouldn't be getting any lag. It just might be loading something, I guess. What did you have for dinner tonight? Did you order or did you make something? I was thinking like grilled cheese and soup. My favorite soup with grilled cheese is tomato soup. And I saw basically like a casserole kind of thing that somebody had made where they had just taken a bunch of grilled cheese sandwiches and somehow infused them with tomato soup flavor. You love baking, made bits and soups. I love soups. So they're real weird about soups. They tell me that soup isn't a real food. That's not a real dinner. But I have a ham bone in the freezer that I've been saving because I want to cook it and make a really good, like, I was thinking like a beer cheese potato with some ham in it. You know, I thought it would be really good. Nobody else seemed to think it was good. Hot Italian sausage with green red peppers on onion roll. That sounds delicious. So, if Karen is going to be the new mayor, can I replace her after? Oh, there's her mom. Should I start investing in insurances for the inn and everything in case Karen gets voted for? Oh, that's right. Okay, so the Karen is over here. She's pufferfish lady, and she's trying to take over the town by becoming the mayor. Oops. Lag. Sometimes we dye our sheets different colors to brighten things up. That way they look new. That's smart. We spent way too much money on a new heater for the tavern. There really isn't anything that we can do, or we should do today. We've already gone as far as we can. Oh, look at it's handsome! So this is the Giants in disguise, if anyone doesn't know. That's why he's got holes right here. You'll see the blinking. That's the giant below. And then here's the other giant. I had to go and get him a special disguise so that they could stand on each other's shoulders and pretend to be human. I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't look like he's holding anything, but I think he's supposed to be clicking something. That's weird. Who's a good boy? And there's definitely some bugs that need to be fixed in this game. Hey, Grim, how are you today? I don't want to imagine what's bound to happen if Karen becomes... Oil rigs everywhere? Our lab repurposed into oil storage? Scary stuff. You have a good dinner? We were just talking about what we were having for dinner. We had chili cheese fries and some weird, gross crab cakes that are dog snacks. Our dogs eat really well. It's such a nice day. I thought I'd spend it outside. I was gonna play some Red Dead Redemption, but I forgot that when I get home, my phone is completely dead, so I wouldn't have been able to read chat. So I'm playing some Coral Island. I had to think of it for a minute there. You just grilled some hot dogs. Now, what do you like to put on top of your hot dog? Are you a mustard and ketchup kind of guy, or do you go like exotic? Do you put like barbecue sauce or something on them? I actually like, I'm okay with just ketchup and mustard, and sometimes just mustard. Mustard, onion, chili? Is that a thing? Like, is it all together, or just do mustard, onion, and chili? Like a chili cheese dog, but without the cheese, it's mustard. I'd have to try it. It sounds good. Funny, I don't like to color my hair now. I used to do it in my 20s. All kinds of styles. Pink ombre, pastel colors. I think I found my style now. Hot dogs with mayo and relish? That sounds interesting. You know what? That's not the first time I've heard of mayo on hot dogs. I've also... So my boss was telling me... No, we're not banning. But my boss was telling me that he likes it with like mustard and mayo. Ooh, chili cheese dogs. You know, there's just something about chili cheese dogs. I think if I have like a really spicy chili, I might like it. Kira has a great selection of weapons and armor. Have you checked them out yet? But I'm real picky about my bread. I have a hard time with bread. I don't like, you know how bread sometimes has a sweet flavor to it? I just don't like that. I know maybe that sounds weird. Let's do some fishing. I don't know what else we're gonna do. Oops. Here. I think we're just gonna work on the farm and try to get through winter. And definitely not go to the winter festival. We're gonna work on our fishing. We've done our mining. Curious to go up into the area where the pumpernickel is good in your... Yeah, I do like pumpernickel. Okay, so I know this is weird, but speaking of uncommon foods, I actually don't mind liverwort. I think it's kind of like a meat pate, and you spread it on things. Thank you, Glock, for the watch streak. And thank you, Reducey, for the watch streak. I appreciate you guys being here. I know you think I'm weird, and that's okay. You know what? It is actually pretty darn good. Don't be jealous. You'd rather eat snails? I can arrange that. I am your mom. I'd love to see your face while you slurp down a snail. Wouldn't be the first time I've seen somebody do it either. Cow tongue for yourself. Oh, my mom loved cow tongue. She used to say it tastes like roast beef. So my mom is from New York, or she was from New York. And you know what? There's different things for everybody, Reducey. It apparently tastes really good. It's supposed to taste a lot like a roast beef or a pastrami. I'll come try it, Toby. I would try some. It's so good. I'm judging y'all. That's okay, Reducey. I would expect nothing less than a judgment from you. But what's the weirdest thing you like to eat, Reducey? What's the one thing that if, you told us, we'd probably all judge you? Gator tail is nice. I've had gator tail. It's kind of like, now everybody says chicken, but I really feel like it tasted a little more like the darker meat, like maybe like a turkey? Chicken gizzards? Ugh. How do you eat chicken gizzards? Are they fried? And elk jerky. I would try elk jerky. Are you a hunter? You gotta be a hunter. Pufferfish better stop with this crazy talk of replacing Connor. He kept everything together when the spill happened. Then again, we shouldn't be surprised. This is their modus operandi, after all. Fried and mixed with hot sauce. I'd try it. I'd try it. I don't know if I'd feel great about trying it, but I'd try it. I do actually take like the little gizzards inside of the turkey and that kind of thing, and I always cook them. When I was really little, I did eat a little piece of each one of them, but usually I just feed them to the animals. Ooh, pig feet? Is that good? Like, is there a lot of meat on pig feet? I feel like it's just skin and toenail. Pufferfish's actions resembles of a company trying a hostile takeover. Fortunately, since we are a collective, I'm confident in our ability to resist their persuasion. It was okay from what you remember. A lot of hot sauce. You like hot sauce, huh? I like spicy things, but I don't like them if they're too spicy. Some weapons can get pretty pricey, but it's worth it if you visit the cavern a lot. We have fully finished the cavern. I know we need to go in there and probably get some ore of some kind, but truthfully, I just don't really remember. Blacksmith must be just closed today. Okay. Okay, full belly. Grim, what about you? Do you have an unusual food that you love to eat? Or what's the most unusual food that you've ever eaten? I'm trying to think of what the most unusual food is. I've had gator. I have, I'll eat anything. I'll try it. The one things that I'm not so sure I'd try are like frog's legs. I feel like that would, I don't know about turtle soup. I feel like I would feel too bad to eat turtle soup. I don't think I could bring myself to eat one of those 1,000-year-old eggs. I don't care what kind of delicacy it might be. I don't think I could bring myself to do it. Pig chitlins. Grandma, for lack of a better term, ate a lot of what you called slave food. I wouldn't ever call that slave food. I don't even know what a chitlin is. Moose? Moose is interesting. What did moose taste like? Was it stringy? I've had venison. I'm trying to think of what, like, I know I've had a few things that are probably pig intestine. Ugh. Well, technically, though, Reducey, anybody who's had a sausage, there's a good chance you had a pig intestine. So, you're not alone in that. It would make the whole house smell like butt. Wow. Butt soup. Is it like it's fried? Is that how you use chitlins? We have a lot of rainbow fish. Chitlins. I've tried grits as well, but I don't think I've tried real grits. I think I've tried, I've gotten the Quaker Oat grits where you just mix water in. I'm like, this can't be real grits because this is like disgusting. It's just like flat and kind of flavorless. I feel like there's a whole group of people that love grits, so it stank like Glock's chair after a long stream. She would boil it. I loved grits, so good. Now, what do grits taste like to you? Are they cheesy or are they just like Is it just corny? I don't know why that makes me chuckle. Let's see. It was in Chile, but it was very good. Had bear steak once. Bear, that would be kind of interesting. I've heard bear is kind of tough. Was it good? Grimace! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the gifts. That was completely unexpected. My goodness, thank you. You're so sweet. I feel bad now, Grim. I feel like I need to give you a gift back. I need a gift for people that gift. You're the sweetest. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm gonna catch this fish. And I'm gonna give you the only lame gift that I have. Everybody knows you. Because you are the Mr. Rogers of Twitch. But we're gonna do a shout out anyway. Shout out. Oops, that's a do. Shout out at Grimace. I don't know why I'm yelling Grimace. I must have hit caps at some point. Yay! Thank you. I'm just like, I was just thinking, gosh, you just made my whole night. You know? Today is the day where I paid my mortgage. And so I'm feeling very poor right now. I paid my mortgage and my HELOC. It was a very sad day. Bear was good. 10 of 10. Would eat again. Now, do you know what kind of bear it was? I would never eat bear. They got... Wait, how do you know they have parasites? Not every bear in the whole world has parasites. Right? You can catch a fish and get parasites. We had fish earlier this week. History Channel. What was it? The Revenant? Is that what it was called? With, oh gosh. Why am I blanking on his name? It's the one about the bear attack. I want to watch that movie. I've never seen that one. But anytime I think of bear, I think of that. I don't know why. I've never even seen it. I just think of the little tiny scenes that I've seen. Okay, we're getting some trash here. I think black bear, but not sure. Excuse me. Oh my gosh! Look at... We have to donate and offer these. So let's go offer them. Talk to Pablo. Hey there, good to see you, farmer. What's the plan? Me, just stepping out for some fresh air. Why gotta be a black bear? Why's race gotta be in this? Oh, goodness. You guys are so goofy. I want to catch that. I don't know if I need to step on it. Try. Yeah. Got it. You gotta defend your people. Your people, the black bears. From bears to dogs. Now, what if all my life I preferred black animals? Which is true. Most of my animals in life have been black. Oh. Well, I had a black guinea pig. I wanted a black horse. But I did not get a black horse. I got a, he was a bay, which is brown, and he had sort of a black on his legs, and he had a black mane and tail. His name was Sonic. He was amazing. I'm clipping that out of context. You better not. You're the worst. You know. What? No, you've already seen the clip. I'm right here talking. Okay, we're gonna try to catch a koi. What? No. You know, here's the thing here's the thing about horses is that they all have funky names based on their parents' names. So his sire's name was Tsunami, and so it was Sonic, but it was TS, and it was actually Sonic Boom now. He was an Arabian. I don't know if he's still alive. I did track down the lady who adopted him after, because I went off to college and my sister told him, which was kind of, it was a very heartbreaking moment for me. I was very heartbroken over it. But that was just the name he came with. So, but they're all horses have crazy names like that. So you just basically come up with nicknames for them. And sometimes they're kind of weird. Like my sister had a horse named Momentum, but she used to call him Tummy. Yep. Christine. Who can I, you know what? You can actually look up his information on some sort of Arabian registry. He was a registered horse. Are you trying to verify that he was blue or that he wasn't blue? But you can actually look up all the information on the horse that I used to own on whatever Arabian registry. That's how I tracked down the girl who owns him right now. I guess he got old and got what they call Cushing's disease, which is basically horse diabetes. He's still alive. Horses live over 20 some odd years. I had him when I was, let's see, I worked for him, I think when I was 17 to 18, and then I think he was sold when I was about 18 to 19. Well, yeah, he probably is not really with us, or he's real old now. I looked him up when you were real little because I was actually thinking about trying to get him back so that you could have a horse. So, but it didn't work out because she wasn't going to sell him because he had Cushing's disease and she wanted to make sure that in his old age that he was taken care of appropriately, and it's a lot of work to take care of a sick horse. So I completely understand and respect that. Okay. We got some sockeye salmons. Horses in general are a lot of work. If you have a horse, you have to do what's called bucking hay. And what that means is that you have to go out into a field. And I know this doesn't sound like a lot to y'all, but it was hard for me. You have to pick up 50-pound bales of hay and throw them up onto a truck. And then you have to drive them over and then get them into we had like a little pulley system where we had to manually pull the ropes to get it up into the top half of the barn for storage. And I'm allergic to grass. So it didn't work really well for me because I had like asthma and hives up my arms and wheezing. So it's part of the reason why I've decided that, you know, not to get a horse in my old age. Unless I had like a big open field, I might actually be tempted to get a horse if I had a big open. We're going to ignore this festival. We don't want to deal with it. It's done. But it is really pretty. We're getting past this, though. I feel like the winter festival was cool, but maybe it needs some sort of rotating something or other. How many spaces do we have? We have 2. Let's just go get... What is that? Oh, it's just a rock. I was like, it looks like a footprint. I guess we're just going to pick these up. Pick these up, and then we'll go home real quick. But, horses are a lot of fun. They're wonderful animals. They're so intelligent, and, you know, it was so silly. I'll tell you some of the silliest things. I used to play with my horse. And we used to play almost like a game of tag out in the field. But he would just kind of chase after me all the time. And I'm going to donate one. Do we want to keep one just in case? We'll keep one just in case. It sells for a lot. And then we can pretend that we're going to get a fish thingy and then breed them. Okay. Let's go put the thingy over here. The other fishy. I don't know what I was... That's pretty... So what are you going to watch now, Reducing, now that you're done with, oops. Oh my goodness, what was that? Reducing. That one was loud. And you know what's funny is it doesn't show me because normally I'm so used to seeing that pop up in chat and then knowing it's coming up. But it actually does it really well. Watching the stream called Junior Play. That sounds lame. Or I don't know why you would watch that. I appreciate you. Okay. Facts. Oh, all right, fine. Oh, man. You should be playing Coral Island. That's what you should be doing. You know, this is going to be multiplayer, so if anybody wanted to play with me, we could play together. You're right, I did say it. I said it, but I didn't really mean it. Don't be mean to me. You know, my boss is kind of like a... You should buy Helldivers and spread them. That sounds like a terrible idea. I'm definitely not going to buy Helldivers. So, my daughter is trying to get me to play Cult of the Lamb online, or on stream. She's been trying to get me to play it for a long time. No one games with you? Well, you know, I'm not into the shooter thingies. I don't do well at the shooter thingies. And I'll tell you what, I get too competitive if it's competitive, or if somebody shoots me, I will hunt them down and I'll try to shoot them as often as possible. It brings out like a different side of me. So I try to keep into the cozy games because that's where I behave myself. I can't be trusted if there's a gun. My very first shooting game ever was with Glock. And oh! That was so... okay, I was really surprised by that. I think that's a new one. Yay! We can go donate that. Okay. Why aren't you playing with, like, wasn't Boz playing Helldivers? Everybody's been playing Helldivers. I'm sure I could find some folks who really like Helldivers that would play with you. I feel like I see people all the time playing Helldivers. You know what it is, though? He randomly quit playing it. Maybe because he got the Assassin game. He seems to really, really like that. So that kind of makes sense. You have a toddler under 2? Now, is that your only one, Toby? I think if I remember correctly, don't you have 2? You have, oops. On TFD, what is TFD? Those are such fun ages. You know, the coolest thing about little kids is that they still look at you like you know, like you're a superhero. There's absolutely nothing you can't do. You're potty trained. Oh, the First Descendant. I can't wait for that game to come out. I'll play that with you. When does it come out? But here's the thing, I don't want to be carried. I just want to play. I like to be able to shoot the thing. This summer. That'll be a lot of fun. That'll give us something to all play together. Because I bet you even Glock's going to play the First Descendant. Is anybody else here going to play the First Descendant as well? Grim, are you going to play? And Toby? Alright, alright. Oof. Let's catch it. And then go back to his, you know, just like Helldivers. He just, there was something about Helldivers that just felt kind of clunky to him. The gameplay, he said, felt clunky to him. And so that was one of the reasons why he just didn't prefer Helldivers. But I know I was kind of disappointing because I know everybody really, really liked it. I don't know how that works. Maybe he still can. I've never really understood if you could refund a gift or not. Is that a possibility? You can refund a gift? Well, we will just have to gift Boz something in and that way it's no harm, no foul. Oops. 2 hours or 2 weeks. I didn't realize that you could do that. But I don't, like, I often will gift people a game, but I'll gift my husband a game or I'll gift my daughter a game. But I don't really get a lot of gifting. That's okay. I only buy games when they're on sale and they're like less than $10 too. Locke actually bought this game for me. That's why it's really good. Waiting for, what do you want gifted? I'll gift you I'm going to gift you the First Descendant. I'm going to gift it to you, Reducey. It's totally free, but I'm going to gift it just to you. Ooh, no. Okay, we got to go to bed. Okay, let's go here. You can't afford yourself. You want, ew. Why would you want his beanie after he sweats in it? I would wash it first. There we go. We got a crayfish. The smell of wetty head. That's gross. It'll remind you of those days when your grandma used to make pig chitlins. You put it on your Dr. P shrine. Oh man. Well, you know, that's what you really want. We could have Marmar wear something for you. Wait. What is this? Ooh, I think I need to donate that maybe? Maybe? Oh wait. Let's go to bed first and then we'll figure it out in the morning. Okay, let's get rid of... We'll just deal with that in the morning. Because I'm a rebel, Reducey. And all my pants are stupid looking. Look. These are okay. Those are okay. This is a hat. I look ridiculous in any hat. How do I take it off? I don't wear hats. I have cute hair. It's bad. I do have this outfit. I do have these as well. They kind of look like green sweatpants to me, but they're actually slacks. Here, we'll wear... I felt like this was the warmest thing I've got. And we'll put some slim pants on for you. All right, we're going to go to bed. Put the beanie on. It makes my hair go away. I wouldn't mind, but it makes my hair go away. And I have cute hair. Okay. We're going to save this. So, Toby, what are you guys having for dinner tonight? Okay. Let's see. Here we go. I'm ready. I can remember one time on my old save, I had a panda suit. And somebody was like, oh, cute. This is like Animal Crossing, but Stardew Valley. And I was like, no. That's just me. Wearing a cute suit because I'm adorable. I have to go find it again. I don't remember where to get it. How are you? I wanted to check up on your well-being. We heard you're a farmer now. I hope things are going well with your farm, but if you ever miss your old job, it's here. Let's chat more about this. Hope to hear from you soon. Lance V. Thank you for taking care of that dragon. Making him stronger so that he keeps that crown on. It'll help him. He's looking both ways. He's got both his eyes on everything. Oh, man. Oh, wait. I can put the beanie on. I'll put the beanie on. Let's put the beanie on. But look at my tail waggles. Watch it. Look. You see that tail waggle? Here, I'm going to show it to you again. Oops. I didn't mean to go that far. We'll just go out here. Oh my gosh, look at... Wait. Nope, put that down. Put that down, lady. I even have little feathers on here. See them? BLT with tomato soup? That sounds amazing. We did BLTs, but I forgot to buy the T's, so we did BL cheese. I would have liked the BLT. Do you ever put avocado on your BLT? That's really good. Okay, let's take the chicken suit off. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. There we go. See? We'll wear it for like 5 minutes. You were able to breed him again? Let's see what he gets. Ooh! I feel like that's the anxiety dragon now. You put ham on yours instead of bacon, or did you do bacon and ham? Do you fry up your ham before you put it on? Gosh, look at all this stuff we gotta put away. I wonder what happens if we put mayonnaise in. Can we put mayonnaise in here? Nope. Okay, but we can put honey. Make gardenia mead, I guess. Here we go. Both, and yes. I bet that would be delicious. Oops, wait. We want to check that. And let's just keep that for now, just in case. Put the cheese wheel and that and the starfruit juice in there. Put the archer fish in there because I think we've already donated it. We're good. Your eyes? Did you just look at the dragon? Or was it something? Is it my wonderful hat? You know, it would be really cute if I had like still the pigtails down. That would be really cute. But right now it's not very cute. Oh no. Did we already donate? Oh no, we did donate it. Okay. We're good then. Okay, let's go check out the Lake Temple really quick. Because it's been a while since I've seen anything over here. Okay, we've got one more freshwater fish, and it's a koi. We have lots of yellowfin tuna, pink snapper. Let's see, I've never even caught some of these. I'm gonna kill the dragon. I'm gonna kill the dragon. Are you battling? We won! He stared him down. You know, he's camo. He's seen some stuff. And blue and purple camo. I don't know what you camo from. Are you gonna battle him again? We won again. We always win. I'm pretty sure we probably have like one of the strongest dragons out there. Were you hoping he'd lose? Are you trying to take his crown away? A gator gar, a sturgeon. Alright, you keep trying. We need a rove beetle, a sunflower sea star, a tiger beetle, and a yucca moth. The rare fish we're not going to worry about. Good luck. Do we win again? We won again. You can't stop. You can't stop us from winning, Reduce. Won't happen. But you do get to see a lot of the other dragons. Okay, garlic, coffee beans, snowdrops. The Robbie! I always think of Scar saying that. Wonder what it is. Esandol. Vegan taco. A vegan taco shouldn't exist. Like, if you want to be vegan, that's okay, but stop trying to make fake meat. It tastes gross. Okay. Black truffle, some llama bowl, fermented goat cheese, white truffle oil. Or the mom jokes. The mom jokes are awesome. I don't know what your issue is, Reducey. Why are you so mad today? It's like you woke up and you just decided we're just going to choose violence. Mom jokes are awesome. The only thing better are dad jokes. Dad jokes are pretty awesome. Actually, for that, let's see. Let's see. I should just give you all the mom. Okay. Why don't you see giraffes in elementary school? Because giraffes are all in high school. Oh my gosh. They're so bad. It's awesome. Okay. I don't remember what we need for this, but let's bring some stuff over to the different labs and stuff. Just to see what we can make. Take these two. I'm going to take all these and some wood just in case. Dragon's so ugly, death won't take it. You know... Yeah, it's pretty bad. There we go. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna go this way. Go check out the lab. No. All right. You look good today, Dunya. I'm looking forward to the New Year's festival, aren't you? I can't wait for the present exchange and eating all the good food. Bree is an amazing host. Should we just propose to Raphael and get married? I can't decide if I want to get married in this game or not. I'd hate to leave and look for other places again if Pufferfish solidified their hold in this. Everybody calm down. Pufferfish isn't moving in. Oh, he wants a goat milk? Might be able to get that. Okay. Ooh, it's 8 a.m. Let's go back to the lab. This bottle looks so weird in my hand. Oh, what is this? Excuse me, I'd like to talk to one of the researchers here. Get out. Excuse me? You haven't even heard what I had to say. I said, get out. But I have no interest in talking to you or your kind. Right, how are you tonight? I thought you were streaming tonight. Are you still streaming? Or have you already streamed? My kind. Well, I hope you can continue your research once I'm mayor of this town. Goodbye, then. And if you did stream, how was your stream? I know, we just bred him and then he looked like that. You had to go grocery shopping? I almost missed it because I forgot I was streaming today. I forgot it was Wednesday and we were going to watch the last episode of Fallout. So, you have energy for one thing and food took necessity. I get that. Speaking of, if I do stream on Saturday, it'll probably be a late Saturday stream, but we are going to the casino, so there won't be any Saturday stream. But, all right. Mare, who does she think she is? Let's see what she says. Yeah, I was going to play Red Dead Redemption, but after the day at work, my phone was dead. Mistakes have been made with this dragon. Yeah, it's okay. Then it'll come back up. It'll come back up. You know, I don't know what to tell you, Reducey, but I'm gonna maybe try to do like a later in the day stream. That's super obvious. Yeah. But you know what? I appreciate you guys for trying. So let's see. Let's do Silver Seedlings. Okay, let's see what else we can make. We need some equipment. And I kind of want... Oh, darn it. We need bronze ore and scrap. But I do want... I want a sturdy computer. What does this do? Automatically collects trash when placed on the ocean floor. Ultimate Scarecrow? Oh, he's so cute! A 19 by 19 radius. Let's see. Hardwood, fiber, resin... and osmium bar, the automation chest. Now this one I think will automatically pull things in from a chest and put it into a something that can process it. And then if you put it near like where you sell stuff, I think it'll actually throw it in there as well. There's some weird way that you can do that. Oh yeah, we need this. Look at that. An auto feeder, we need hay and scrap. And then we've got the auto petter, the auto collector. Okay, I actually have to go take care of... That is what his eyes look like, actually. That was really good. How did you even find those? Are they buttons? What is that emote? That's the scary eyeball emote. Peanut and butter hate clothes. I'm gonna put sweaters on them. You know, because it's winter. They crawl right out of them. It's become a hazard, really. The clothes. I get that. Oh, wait, let's talk to Connor. I've checked with the local government, and they validated everything what Kieran said. Pufferfish is going all out, Dunya. If the whole island voted for it, though, I'll be more than happy to step down. It's my duty to hear all voices, first and foremost. I love Connor. Oh, okay. I'm an Android user. I'm one of those, you know. You can get some of my paintings at Socket Electronics. Luke has some in his store. How was your day, Jam? We were talking about dinner earlier. What'd you end up having for dinner? No, it's still closed. Let's go really quickly and go get the bronze and the scrap. Okay. Need some bronze and we need some scrap. Woohoo! Wait, we have osmium? We do have osmium. Have silver and gold. Some green beans. Oh, you're thawing tilapia. That sounds delicious. So we had, went to the wrong one. Grimace! Aw, Grimace, you're so sweet. That's the 6th sub that Grimace has gifted today. So thank you, Grim. You must have got paid today. You save your money. You're so sweet. I told him that I don't have anything cool to give him, but I feel like I need to give him something. Yes. He's so sweet. Oh, dang it. That's closed too. Okay, let's go find a sturdy computer. I'm excited about this. Give him a pair of socks. I should knit him a pair of socks. But if I did, they definitely would fall down. Okay. There we go. Hang on. It's really expensive, but we're gonna do it. Yay! Look at it? Oh no, okay, we do have it. Whew. I thought it was going to be just the crafting for it. Let's see. Develop equipment. Let's see. Okay, osmium ore, gold ore, and windescent. So we don't have any of them. The pug is my favorite. Okay, so I found just a really cheesy, like, they were the worst dancing ever. Your finger slipped. You're too sweet. Nox gonna take that sub money and take Dunya. Oh, Glock. Not Nox, Glock. Yes. Well, we're going to the casino. Our son is visiting from California, and so we are taking him, since he's 21 now, to the local casino. And we're not going to be like big gambling. It's going to be like the penny slots. But we're going to have fun. Let's take a look at our tools. If I get enough resin, let's upgrade our watering can, because we don't have to water for the next few days. Hope he brings the casino coupons. Me too, man. I didn't even know there were casino coupons. But dang it, now I want some. I'm getting a free soda while I'm there. Yes, no. My parents were addicted to gambling, so I don't really do a lot of gambling for that reason. Is it just is something where, you know, pretty much the majority of my life I was going down to Vegas, you know, kind of sucked. But we were talking about it last night, and my parents would always stay at the Tropicana when I was real little, and there were parrots at the Tropicana, and I loved this blue and gold macaw. It was beautiful, and so we were looking up how long do they live. They live 50 years, and so it was something where I was like, that is amazing. Now I never have to. Look at this. This is amazing. Olive sapling, but they live 50 years, and so I was like, if we did go back to Vegas, the only reason why we would want to go back to Vegas is just to go to the Tropicana and see if the same parrot is there. Not that I would know, I'd have to ask somebody, but there's a possibility that it could be the same one. Let's see, we've got grilled fish soup. Why do we need that? Maybe it gives you some sort of fishy stuff? I'm just curious what's in here. I've never seen what's in here. Ooh, a locket. So that's how we're going to romance our man, Raphael. Let's see. We've got the aquariums, but the aquariums don't do anything yet. And I love that cake. Look at that. Beer. Oh, yeah, I've made a lot of those. Apple wine and sake. Raj's coffee. Oh, okay. This is the tavern food. So this is the tavern food. This is Raj's coffee. The clothing store. So I could order any of the clothing here. Does it show what it... Oh, no, don't do that. I just wanted to see if it would preview it. So it doesn't give you a preview if you order it here, but you can order it. These are all the different outfits that you can wear. Now, some of these skirts are a little bit too short for me. I don't know why. I'm not a mini skirt kind of person. And this skirt just looks ridiculous. So, but this would be really cute for when I'm underwater. Did I ever show you my mermaid tail, Jam? Let's take a look at those. Are kind of cute. Cute ghost. Curious Goose. Ooh, look at that. Mermaid themed flooring. Let's see. Winter. So I wonder if it does everything that they sell. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'll show you. But let me get rid of this ridiculous hat. I hate it. I'd rather have ponytail. I'm putting my shorts back on. I don't care that it's winter. We're buff like that. Oh, let's give, oh, wait. Let's check our animals really quick. I haven't loaded any of these up. God, I'm being such a slacker. I'm like, let me show this to you, Jim, because I've never shown it to you. And then I'm like, hang on, I'm totally distracted by everything else that I'm doing, so... I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Oh! Oh, no, I wish I had a mermaid tail in real life. You mean one of those ones that people swim with all the time? I love those. I actually, so here's a true fact. I could swim before I could walk. We had a pool. It was like a community pool where I lived. And so my dad would take me there all the time growing up. And he would just help me swim when I was really little. And I can remember even when I was a little girl, I kind of sit on the side, but he would encourage me to try to swim around. And so I never really actually had to learn how to swim. I just always knew how to swim. So it was pretty cool. But it does mean that I'm a really terrible teacher. So I do a really poor job of teaching my daughter how to swim. So when and if you ever have a child, if you decide that you want to, if you take them for swimming lessons or just to swim regularly, if you have access to a pool, they can learn how to swim before they can even walk. It's almost like a natural instinct for them, I guess. Okay, here we go. We're going to pet these. Let's see, we got a duck egg today. We have not gotten anything from that peacock yet. I don't know if you get peacock eggs. Is that a thing? Has anybody ever had peacock eggs? Oh, damn. I already know this story. But we were talking about the weirdest thing anybody ever ate. And I tell everybody I know about your cricket story. I was telling everybody, I'm like, my friend Jam ate a cricket. And it was alive! We'll spend a lot of time at the pool. Given the type of person my husband is, yeah, that's cool. So that'll be good because that's kind of how my family was too. And it was wonderful because you give those skills to your kids and then they never have to have that, you know, throw them in the... It was still kicking. That's so gross. I tell that part too. That was the worst part because at first I was like, ooh, a cricket. But then you said it was alive and I was like, oh, I would have died. Oh my gosh. No, it's one of my favorite stories though. It's the best story. It's got to be shared with everybody. Everybody has to enjoy it. Molly has to go potty, she says. So, hang on one moment, guys. I got to let Molly out. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I have to include that part every time though because people go, "Oh, crickets aren't that bad" until you yeah. That is awful. But you know what? Now, you didn't even win, right? Is that like it was the fear factor and you were competing on it, but I think you didn't even win at the end, which I think is the worst part. Is that true? Or please tell me if I'm wrong, because I would love for you to have won. You have no idea? Is that something you can win? Or do you just end up losing because you ate a cricket? I hope you won because that would have made it all worth it. And then you can say, yeah, I ate a cricket, but I won. And that way, you know. If you don't, then just leave that part out. You didn't win. Yeah, that's true. You do have an awesome story. That is a unique story. And a little trauma to go with it. Yeah. I love that you let people laugh at it, though. We shouldn't laugh at your trauma, though. We're not laughing at your trauma. We're laughing with you. Laughter is healing. Okay, what am I doing? I gotta give somebody some goat milk. Who the heck was that? Wait, let's see. It is Kenny. Kenny and his flute. Here he is. That makes it convenient. We were talking about the weirdest things we ate earlier, and I'm trying to think. So Reducey was saying he had pig chitlins. Oops. 5. Give quest item. And Grim had bear and moose. I've had alligator. I know I've had that, or crocodile. I'm not sure which. I know one's endangered. It's the non-endangered version of whatever. Let's see. And look, as long as you don't make me deal with crickets, people can laugh all they want, but I lose all bravado the minute a cricket is visible and loose. So I had to ask about chitlins too, because I'm not sure what they were, but apparently it's pig intestine, and you boil it, and it makes the house smell like butt. So that is Reducey's description. So then he told me that he wants my husband's sweaty beanie. And so I told him that it... So Reducey's a big troll. He's a big troll. Just ignore him. But he asked for Glock's sweaty beanie after he wears it. And so I asked him if it was because it would remind him of his grandma cooking chitlins. Smelling like butt. Your grandma used to eat... You know, that's okay. I can totally get that. Sometimes when you grow up with something, it's like everybody thinks it's disgusting, but it tastes delicious to you. And you're like, whatever. More for me. I lost that one. Let's get these, though. We need these. Oh, wait. We were going to get resin. Go upgrade our watering can. That's what we were going to do. I'm making pot stickers, but they make the house smell like sour milk. Ooh. So sour milk tastes like olives? How do you know? I do love olive. So I'm always the first to tell when the milk goes bad. And now, do you have like a sensitivity to the flavor? Here's a weird thing. So I actually have a sensitivity. I haven't watered anything. Hopefully everything. I do believe that it's not thriving. Oh wait, yeah it is. Got a little watering can here, and I think these don't need to be watered. Okay. It's right before the milk curdles. So I'm really sensitive to the flavor of dye. Like generic, or not generic, but you know how it's like red number 40 or whatever. It's usually like red is probably the worst. Red number 40 is the worst. It tastes the worst. But I have issues with red number 40. I can taste it. It tastes like chemicals. And if you put it in a cake or anything, like people put it in red velvet cake all the time, I can taste it. And it just makes the whole cake taste awful. I'm sure you already know this, but plants don't wither inside the greenhouse. Easy income all year round, eh? Yep. So we're playing this tonight because my phone was dead. And I need my phone to be able to read chat on Red Dead Redemption. But when we play next time, I'm gonna try to force myself to get done with Red Dead Redemption. Okay, 4 days later, we're gonna have our watering can. Yeah, I know. It doesn't need... Yes, Red Dead Redemption 2. So we're gonna be playing some more of that. I'm going to try to get through the whole story. But my overlay doesn't work, and I only have one monitor. So if my phone is dead, there'd be no way I could chat to anybody. I could play, but I would not be able to talk to anybody. I'm going to try to finish the whole thing, and I'm going to try to not scroll away from it, which is a lot. That's asking a lot, but I'm going to try. And once we finish that, then, I don't know, we'll figure something else out. I don't know what, I have no idea what it's going to be, but we'll figure something. I've got too much of something. What if I get too much of in here? What can I throw away? I don't even understand how I have too much. I am going to take this out then. We're going to put this in there. Let's take this out too, because it's technically not a building material. It's a bomb. Okay. Let's see what's over here. I don't even remember what. Salt. Oh, let's process some salt. I always forget about our windmill. Man, it's a good thing I already showed you my mermaid tail, because I would have already forgotten multiple times to even show it to you. There we go. We're making some salt. I don't know what for, because I never use it. We're making it. All right, we got some bombs. We got some bombs in there. Look at those bombs. Those are good. Sell this, I guess. Put these here. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. But we are definitely turning this Rafflesia into honey. I should take out another started. I do have another Rafflesia. I could do a Titanarum, but we're going to do a Sun. I think some kid ate it. Reducey. You're such a troll. It was delicious. It was me. I ate it. And you know what? If you brought it back, I'd eat it again. Mr. Cricket. Oh, what was the name of the cricket on the Disney movie Pinocchio? It wasn't Geppetto. What was his name? Do you guys remember? Or was he a grasshopper? Cook it up with some chocolate. That's right. It's gonna be delicious. I'm gonna season it. Put a little pork chitlins with it. Have a little butt and chocolate. Chocolate cricket. Jiminy Cricket! Yes! Thank you! It was Jiminy Cricket! Thank you, Jam. That's so funny. I don't know why I forgot that. Oh, hang on 1 minute. I gotta yell at my daughter. She needs to get in the shower. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. I told her to get in the shower a while ago, and she is not getting in the shower, so she needs to go and get. It's time. Jiminy Cricket covered in chocolate. I can't ever have anything that eats, like, any kind of bugs or anything. Team No Shower, Team Stinky. Reducey. You don't have to smell like chitlins over there. You gotta shower every once in a while. Clean the butt off. Threaten to take her knees if she doesn't get in the shower. Oh my gosh. Team Stinky. Ah! Oh my goodness, reduced. A cricket jam. Sounds like something you can make, right? I don't think cricket jam would be very tasty. You are kind of weird. It would probably be crunchy, like caviar. I don't like caviar either. That sounds horrendous. It does. I think caviar is horrendous too. Like there's nothing good about caviar that I've ever had. I even hate when they put roe on sushi because it just makes me feel bad and it's just weird and salty and pops in your mouth and that's all. I don't understand what the appeal is, but maybe I've just not had it the right way. I don't know. Maybe I am misunderstood, but anything that just tastes salty and pops in your mouth is just gross. I'm drinking a little bit of water really quick. Stinky cheek. Now I feel bad though. Do you guys like caviar? I'm not really in the income bracket to regularly be eating caviar. I only remember having access to caviar one time, and I think it was at a fancy party. You're normal. One time, okay, here is one thing. I'm poor too, Jam. So I totally get it. I'm poor too. So I ate when I was really little. We used to eat sardines, and my dad would eat sardines on crackers, and he put some lemon and some salt on it. And he taught me to really like it when I was really, really little. I was less than 10 years old. And so I can remember one time, this was my dad's favorite story, by the way, but one time I was eating, oh, darn it. I was eating a can of sardines and I was about halfway through it. And I noticed this big black spot on one of the sardines. And I was like, that looks weird. That looks really gross. And I almost was about to scoop it up thinking, oh, it probably just got burned or something. There's just probably something weird there. And I just took my fork and I touched it a little bit and it uncurled legs. It was this huge, like, horse fly that had gotten stuck in the can and curled up and died. And I ate half of that can before I realized it was there. I was so sick to my stomach, and I have never eaten sardines since that day. I did not eat it. I ate until I found it. I almost ate it though. I almost ate it. Yeah, I know. It was so gross, Jam. And that was my dad's favorite story. He would tell that story and he would laugh and laugh and laugh. He thought it was hilarious. Feed it to Reducey. You know, that's a good idea. Send it as a little present to Reducey. Don't waste food. Somebody would be starving somewhere and would love to eat it, right? I'll find them. It's probably a cat, though. We have cats that try to catch the flies, but they don't do very well, so they just kind of fly around and whap at the flies, but never really catch them. And just ignore Reducey. Reducey is just a goober. Don't really ignore Reducey, because it'll hurt his feelings. But if Reducey can troll you about anything, he's going to do it. He's actually really nice, though. Once you get to know him. And he gives free carries on the First Descendant. So once that game comes out, which will be this summer, it's a shooting game. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be free. So we're going to play the First Descendant, and Reducey is going to carry us. Right, Reducey? You got a thick skin, good. I just like being over dramatic. Me too. 420. How about an IOU? I'll knit you some socks that won't stay up your legs. How about that? Does that work? I'll send you Glock's chitlin smelling beanie. Oh, I don't know. That sounds like a yes to me. I mean, I don't know means yes, right? It's definitely not a hard no. So it sounds like we're all gonna get runs. Not the runs, but runs. We're just gonna get the runs if we're eating cricket jam. It's at least a maybe, right? That's what I heard. I'm like, okay. Solid yes. I hope you get the runs. Oh, man. I hope I get the runs with you. You can carry me through them. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. That's a terrible joke. It's Clock's business. Nah, he clocks out at that time. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Pocket cricket for you. Why is it in your pocket? Jiminy Cricket. Is that your conscience? Did GM eat your conscience, Reducey? Keeping it warm for later. Is it still alive? Maybe. Maybe too tasty. Nom 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 nom. I hope so. I hope so too. You have a dead cricket in your pocket, that's just a mess. It sounds like something I'd find in my daughter's pocket. When she was little, I'd constantly do laundry and there would just be the weirdest random stuff in her pocket. Never anything that used to be alive, but like sticks and rocks and little pine cones and seeds. And it was just like anything that she would find on the floor, she would stick in her pockets and bring home. And I don't mean like one or two, but like pockets full of rocks and stuff. And I would be like, stop picking up rocks. And she's like, it's so pretty. I like little frogs too. I think they're adorable. I've never seen tadpoles though. Yes, a stick and a rock. Yeah, but I'm like, the sticks wouldn't be like little sticks either. They'd be like almost a thick branch, a piece of a thick branch, or like driftwood in her pants. It was weird. So she would just find all the weird little treasures and bring them home for us. She was very adventurous and liked her collection. She still does, honestly. If I'm not careful, she'll just sit there and she'll put everything in her pockets. If it's little, especially. Yes. Yeah, it was a little like, it would have been uncomfortable to have like I'm talking like 20 rocks, like gravel-sized rocks, and a giant pokey stick, and not just like one, but like she'd have 4. She's looking at me with a face now.
What are you saying about me?
I'm talking about your weird stick and rock collecting.
You better be careful or I'm gonna come back with more.
You're gonna come back and what?
I'm gonna come back with more.
Oh, please don't. Scatter them around the house. So somebody must have bought a whole bunch of little tiny. Yeah, we are talking about you, GM says. So there. Ooh, marble collection would be kind of cool. That's different though, because you can at least play with marbles. But you know what? I'll tell you what. I can't blame her because I'm a little bit of a hoarder. And I had a marble collection too because my mom bought us marbles so that we could play marbles. And I won, and I got all the prettiest ones that had like, maybe they were clear, but they had like a little wisp of color through the middle, and it was maybe more than one color. And then I didn't want anybody to take my marbles, so I just kept them. Right? I was like, these are my marbles now. Hey, I caught your dinner. The little tilapia. I'm trying to think of what else I collected. For me, it was more like I would go down different places, and I would collect little things like little figurines, and it would always be of animals. So I would keep all the little figurines of animals, and I'm pretty sure that I have an entire bucket out in our garage that's been out there for 11 years. And it's full of all of the little tiny animals that I used to have in my hutch when I was a little girl, like all the little glass animals from all of my adventures and different places that I've gone. And I haven't taken them out. I just moved them from my last house to this house, and I haven't opened them since I was like 19 years old. I'm 43. I'm old. You had a collection of cats? What did that look like? I would love to see that. I'd be like, that'd be cool. I had a cat statue that my sister gave me that it was like a Siamese kind of cat. And I think it had blue eyeshadow on. And I always tied a ribbon around its neck. It was very like, I don't know, it was just very feminine and very pretty, and I loved it. 15 cats in a 4x4 cage. Not real cats, though, right? 12 kittens and 3 adults. So many cats. I rescued cats when I was really little. So I had my neighbor would she just let her cats have cats and cats and cats. She just let them have kittens and kittens and kittens. And so I spent a lot of time trying to lure the kittens, because it became an issue where they were getting run over by cars when they would, you know, deliver the newspaper in the morning and that kind of thing. And I felt really bad. So I started trying to save them. And it got to the point where every time I would open my garage door, all of the cats in the neighborhood would start running towards our house because they knew that I was going to come out and feed them. So I caught so many of those fish, or I don't know why I said fish, because I'm catching fish. I caught so many of those cats, and then my neighbor was a veterinarian. So she would help me fix them up for free and make sure that they were taken care of and that they were healthy. And then we would go ahead and find homes for them, because my mom worked in a newsroom. And so we would just kind of bring whatever we found, whatever stray animal we found after we fixed it up, and bring it in the newsroom and go, who wants whatever it is? And we'd find homes for them. Almost made a bad joke. Don't make a bad joke, Reducey. Resist the urge. Resist the urge, my friend. If it's bad, then it's no good. But if it makes you laugh, then just tell it to yourself. That's how that goes. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I just say it out loud, though. But I'm at home. So. And then my family all kind of looks at me like I'm crazy. But I'm laughing. So that's all that matters. So. Okay. We have definitely drained our resources. I've gone from over 400,000 to 285 now. Is it like morbid bad? My hand is shaking. Don't do it, Reducey. Don't. Emily, go take a shower. Goodbye. If she said she lost them. Yeah. That's okay though. I did not find them yet. They're still gone. It's okay. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Glock well, I shouldn't tell Glock's weird jokes, but he has these weird jokes. No, I'm just going to tell it. So, but basically, everything everywhere is, you know, something in my mama's butthole. That's what he's always said. Like, I'll be like, what's for dinner? And he's like, just whatever in your mama's butthole. It's always in my mama's butthole. That's all I know. So, first, you know, I'd be like, well, my mom's dead. So if it's in her butthole, then we have an issue. So, how about you take a shower? I did take a shower already. I thought they were on the mantle. No, they're actually not on the mantle. They're buried together in a veteran's, ooh, Look at it, shiny. Why is that wheel shiny? I don't want to sell it now. It's too shiny. I've never seen shiny cheese. Go wash your hands. Go on. You know what? I have not checked my butthole lately or any food or anything else. But I've not checked my mama's butthole either. But I have been told multiple times that's where it is. It's in my mama's butthole. So my mama's butthole is 6 feet under. So we are out of luck. So that's a bit of weirdness for our family. Or from our family. I don't know why we're like that. I don't know why he's like that, but I love him. Wouldn't change him. It's just gonna be in my mama's butthole forever. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we're gonna feed our animals. I haven't been checking to see if it's anybody's birthday or anything in this game. Okay. Let's see. We've got Quincy. I don't remember naming Quincy. Look, we got 2 eggs today. Oops. Daisy is looking happy. Are you okay, Reduce? Are you just like... What are you up to? You must be up to no good. You solemnly swear you are up to no good all the time. Did you clip that, Reducey? Did you clip it too? Oh my gosh, guys. Don't clip it. It's supposed to be secret. Poor Glock. You would never. Yes, you would. Don't lie. Okay, let's put those away. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to go through and check those clips and get rid of some. Just destroy some evidence. You making it? Oh no, it's not enough, and you're not taking my half and half. That's for my coffee. Go. No. Emily? Drink your milk. No. No. Go take a shower. No. Go take a shower. No. I'll get you milk tomorrow, and you can make it tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Leave Emily alone. You know what she's trying to do? She is trying to make cheesecake. Stop bullying. She's trying to make cheesecake Jell-O. But what she's doing is she drank all the milk that we were going to use to make cheesecake Jell-O. So now she wants to use my half and half. And I told her that half and half is for my coffee. And so she's like, you have 2 in there. Stop being mean. And I'm like, I don't care. I need that for my coffee. We drink a lot of coffee. So, I need it. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Drink it black? Ew. You drink it black like your soul. Oh, man. When I was younger, you know, it was kind of when the whole goth and emo thing was just kind of starting, and we would kind of, I think it was from South Park or something, and so we picked up the line where it was like, My heart is so black, like my pants. You know, I don't know why it's so funny, but it was very funny when we were very immature. We thought we were hilarious. Your soul is black like your pants. Try some brighter pants. Should wear like some bright yellow pants. See what happens. All right. I think we're gonna catch some fish. Trying to keep an eye on the time too, because I kind of want to watch the last episode of Fallout. But it really depends on if Emily can take a quick shower or not. You can't? Oh no! You forgot to preheat the oven, so now you gotta wait longer. I hope it heats up fast. We made rainbow trout the other day. So Emily went to the fishing and she caught 2 little rainbow trout. And then to cook them, what I did is, it was really nice when you go to, it's called Kids Fishing, and it's a couple of different organizations that put it on for the kids every year, and they basically stock the lake full of trout, and you pay $10, but they'll give you a fishing rod that you can keep, and every kid can catch 2 fish. And then they'll help you bait your rod, they'll help you reel it in if you need. They'll help you, oops, aw, darn it, I pressed the wrong button. They'll help you with cleaning it, which is my favorite, and then like killing it too, because I don't want to kill. That's weird, girl. So we caught 2 little fish. They weren't super huge. They do have some super huge ones in there. And I do have a picture of one year where she was playing in the fishing, or fishing in the fishing, and she actually caught a fish that was almost the same size as her, because she was real little at the time. She was only like 6 or 7 years old, and she caught, it must have been like one of the brood trouts or whatever, and it was like 3 or 4 feet long. It was pretty big. I'm probably exaggerating a little, but it was probably pretty close to 3 feet long. So we cooked up the trout, and the way that I did it is I put olive oil on it, and then I put some sliced up onion in the belly, and I put some lemon juice on it because we don't have lemon. And I took, oops, what is this? Some Old Bay seasoning. We have Old Bay, I think it was garlic. It was garlic and something. Garlic and herb, maybe? And I sprinkled that all over, and I really worked it in all over the skin and the meat. And then we cooked it at 400 for like 10 minutes. And I read this recipe where if you cook it for 10 minutes at 400 and then pull it out and add hot water to it. You don't want to add cold water to it because it can break your pan if you're using like a Pyrex. But if you add like 2 tablespoons of hot water and stick it back in the oven for another 10 minutes, it makes it nice and flaky. So it actually came out like super tender. It tasted really good. I rinsed it really well with like vinegar and water just to kind of clean it beforehand. This ASMR, I'm listening, going crazy right now. What are you talking about? Are you listening to something on the side? But we cooked it and Emily loved it. And so we just, it was actually really easy to, we just baked it with the skin on. And so we just peeled back the skin and ate. Oh, wow. Jeez. I don't know. Return to the murdering carnage. Wow. Intrigue, affairs, betrayal, and fishing. Just fishing today, Boz. How are you? How's the assassinations going? Reducey was sad about Helldivers. He says that he's sad and he wants you to play with him. He was trying to convince me to play with him, but it's not going to happen. What?
I just saw something I shouldn't have.
Yeah, probably. I know, we're trying to run a family-friendly stream, but the mods. Why did No, no, no. So he wants to play Helldivers. He needs to spread some democracy with some friends, boss. What did Emily see? I don't even know.
I saw someone saying their ears were getting licked.
I know. I wasn't going to say it out loud. Go get in the shower.
I've heard weirder.
Wow, I just noticed your pinned message, Reducey. Jeez Louise. Ugh. I should just, like, give up on the whole family-friendly thing. I don't even know what you were listening to, Reducey.
I think I won.
So, boss, how are you tonight? What are you playing, and what'd you have for dinner? You didn't see it till now? Let's see. Go take a shower and quit reading.
No, I'm interested in your shot.
No, go. Goodbye.
It's strange.
Goodbye. Shoo. They just made all the guns so weak I lost interest, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not going into infuriating battlefield with 15 Titan spitters and Rhinos with junky guns. Wow, Reducey. Yes, I know. The problem is, here's the thing, Jam. She's going to go in there and she's going to be in there until like 9 o'clock. And then I'm going to be in bed because I'm old. So that means we're going to have to watch the last episode of Fallout tomorrow. We're on the very last episode. And I want to know. I want to know what happens. Have you guys been watching Fallout? Has anybody here been watching Fallout? It's a great show. It is not appropriate for kids. The only reason she's actually watching it is because she started watching it with her father, and then I was like, well, and then it got worse. And then I was like, cover your ears! And I was like covering her eyes and her ears at the same time, trying. Didn't work real well. You just finished it. There's some really inappropriate parts in there where you're like, as an adult, you're like, tee-hee, but then when you have a 12-year-old next to you, you're like, ugh, that's weird. It is not. Forgot about the wiener. Yes. That's the part where I was like, cover your ears, cover your eyes. So, but I grew up with a, you know, I grew up with a mom who, like, if they started kissing on the TV, I would just feel the hand go on the back of the couch, you know? And, like, my heart would drop, and I'd be like, oh, no, they're kissing, and Mom is looking. And she would go, what are we watching? And that would be all. That would be all that would be needed. And I would be like, nothing, Mom. It's not on the TV at all. We're just changing that. So, but other than the occasional, like, you know, serious inappropriateness, the show itself is great. It's a great one. It's a lot of fun. I've never played the games. That was that's right. For this weird show I don't watch. Exactly. I have no idea what was on. I think Anne put it on. That's my sister. She was always getting into trouble. I'm just drinking some water real quick. Oof. Having siblings is rough. Walton Goggins, yeah. Oh my gosh, he's so good. I didn't even know his name, but he's so good. He's my favorite character. The Borderlands movie? Have you watched Fallout Boz? It's very funny. You should watch it. It's so good. I've never played the video games, but watching that show has made me want to play the video games. See, maybe I get to enjoy it more because I never played the video games. Premise, you're not excited about it. Are you excited about it, Boz? You're disappointed? I've never played Borderlands either, but I've seen clips from playthroughs. I've seen a little bit. It's like a cartoony gun collecting game. Not really. I was asking Grim and Addie because they play. Oh, hang on. This is a big fish. See. I don't know who Addie is. It seems like the movie is going to be trash. What if it's awesome, though? I hope it's awesome. But I do feel like Hollywood in general has run out of ideas. Like, I feel like they were like, let's make a bunch of movies about comic books. And then it was really cool at first. It was like, you know, you really enjoyed it. And then like by the, you know, 7th year in a row where they're making Marvel movies, it's like they're still cool, but I'm not going to rush out and go watch it because it's just kind of the same story with a wash, rinse, repeat kind of tactic applied. But now I do feel like The Last of Us is going to kick off like a video game frenzy. I feel like we're going to see a lot more video games. Does anybody remember, I've never seen it, but does anybody remember when they made the World of Warcraft movie? Kevin Hart is Roland. I don't know who Roland. Cast they chose for the movie didn't make sense. For the Borderlands movie? Kevin Hart's pretty funny, though. The grumpier I get, I guess. I'll read that in a second. I gotta catch this fish real quick. It's a fighter. Just a red snapper. The older I get, the grumpier I get, I guess. I watched Dune 2 the other night and was wondering why people say this is the best sci-fi movie in decades. It really wasn't that special. It was a good movie with great cinematography, but nothing like mind-blowing. They have a 7-foot bodybuilder who would be perfect to play as Brick, but he's playing a random bandit leader. So, I watched Dune 1, and I know that Dune in and of itself was a huge book. So, to certain groups of young male nerds, Dune was like the best book ever. It was the coolest. And I think that's probably the group it's really trying to appeal to. But I've never read the books. The Fallout show doing good makes me really sad that the Halo show. I've never seen the Halo show. Dune is a great story and books are actually pretty dark. I've never read the book, but I know that they were like classic. I've read a little bit of The Wheel of Time. I love watching The Wheel of Time. I don't know when the next season of that comes out, but I love that show. It's not that hero feel you get from movies we've seen so far. I haven't seen Dune 2. We saw Dune 1. But I was really... there's no Halo show? Okay. It's just Reducey talking trash. I just caught your talk there, Reducey. You get that? Oh my gosh. Very expensive to rent. It's not streaming on anything? I am against renting, you know. I don't know why. I'm against renting movies because it's like $5 to rent it. And I'm like, nah. No, there is a Halo show and it is garbage. According to your husband. He won't let me watch it. I get you. Okay. But watch it. This director, has incredible cinematography and he tells the Dune story really well. I don't really know the Dune story. Your husband has taste. He also howls. I've heard him. His name's Wolfman. Does he stream, right? I know he's going to be a fireman. In the second episode, they show Master Chief's face and he goes naked. It's hilariously terrible? I don't even know what's going on. Oh! Look at, we have a reward. He does not. Oh no, he does not. I'm far more chronically online than he. You are way cooler. I'm gonna say between Wolfman and Jam, I'm gonna be on Team Jam. But don't tell your husband. Chief is never supposed to show his face. Ruin the lore. Exactly. Team Wolfman. I don't even know him, Reducey. Jam's cooler. He ate a cricket and it was alive. That's pretty hardcore. He's also Team Jam, see? Yeah, Chief never shows his face, and that's what all the Halo nerds are mad about. He's my BFF. Oh, fighting words. Don't worry, Jam. He does this to me, too. He's always trying to hit on my man. There we go. Hollywood has an issue with characters that don't show their faces. Always ruin it. Like The Mandalorian. I mean, come on. I don't know what it was about The Mandalorian, but when he pulled off his helmet and he was all pale and sweaty and puffy, I was like, ooh, put it back on. But he was great in The Last of Us. He had that kind of like sexy dad vibe. He needs more friends. He does. Me and Tiddles clocks arms. Oh my gosh. Why call it Halo? Call it something else if you're going against the whole feel of the game. I think if he hit on Wolfman, Wolf wouldn't be too bothered. He needs more friends. Aww. Okay, I read that. Like, he ain't my friend. Wow, Reducey. Dodge friendship. You're the worst. Jeez, you can't dodge a friendship. It's BFFs now. You need to be fishing buddies. The Mandalorian was hot. Yes! Not saying, I know, but it was like he was all sweaty and like puffy and pale. And it was like, ooh. I did not like it. Fishing is boring. What do you like to do, Reducey? Play video games, shooters. But what do you like to do in real life? Do you like to play bowling? What's your guys' favorite sport? Do you have a favorite sport? I don't really have a favorite sport. I hate sports, but I love puzzles. Fishing is boring. I'll pass and do drugs. Wow. That is not a hobby. That is just a way to ruin your life, Reducey. Okay. My favorite sport is puzzles. It's not a sport at all. Text notes. Swimming. Oh, I do love swimming. Swimming is a lot of fun. But not in any sportsman-like way. I just like to float around. And at the YMCA, we have a lazy river. So my daughter and I will literally just like kind of like float and pick up our feet and then just go around in the lazy river over and over and over again. It's kind of fun. The jets are so strong though. I feel like it gives me a good massage on my legs as I go around. It's why I'm still here. I like swimming too. I don't mind bowling. I think bowling is fun. Good for you. I don't know if I'll ever find comfort in bikinis. I'm like, I found, I forget what they call it, but it was basically like a short coverall. It was basically like what women used to wear in the 1920s. And I was like, oh, I want that. Where it's like, almost all of you is covered. I'm like, that's perfect. History repeats itself. I hope you don't pee in the pool. Of course I pee in the pool. Well, no, I don't pee in the pool. But I'm not going to say I've never peed in the pool because every little kid has peed in the pool. If you go swimming with a bunch of kids, it's going to be pee warm. Don't come up and do like the fountain, you know, try to spit a bunch of water out. That'd be disgusting. You sound like my mom. Well, I started a strict diet today, but unfortunately for me, I had 2 Milka chocolates right in front of me this morning. Oh man, I love Milka. Now, hang on. Have you ever had Milka that has like I've had one time that had a strawberry filling. Have you ever seen that, Boz? It was the best thing I've ever had. I did not plan that properly. It's okay. You know what? Give yourself grace. Some days you're going to have a little chocolate, and some days you're going to crush it. Noisette? Milka? I don't know what that one is. I'm not familiar with that one. I only used to get Milka occasionally from some German friends that my parents knew, and we kind of adopted them a little bit. So they were always childless. So, ew, I don't know what that is. I have to check all these clips. I'm worried. What am I saying? If you haven't tried it, it's the best of all of them all. What does it have in it? I have to look it up. But anyway, they never had kids, so we kind of adopted them. And I don't know why. I just made them honorary grandparents of my daughter. And so I would send them, like, for Mother's Day and Father's Day, we would get a card for them. And I've made little cute pictures because they loved Hawaii and stuff like that. So I would make cute pictures of her wearing, like, a little Hawaiian dress. Bullying via yes, yeah. It is okay. It's our favorite here, too. It's chocolate mixed with hazelnuts, but not chunks. It's mixed into chocolate. Ooh, that would be really good. Chocolate hazelnut is delicious. You just can't go wrong with chocolate and nuts. It's perfect. So Milka is a European brand of chocolate. And that's why I would get it from our little German friends. They're dead now, unfortunately. But they would bring over Milka. It has like it's purple. It's got a cow on it. I think you can find it sometimes here in the States. I think I've seen it a few times, but it's really hard to find. And there's all these crazy flavors. It's a Swiss chocolate. You can get it on Amazon. Okay. Can I be an honorary brother for National Brothers Day? You can be my honorary brother. Why not? My brother's kind of a troll too. My brother, once upon a time, dug a hole in our backyard and threw some of those plastic gems. Now, keep in mind, he is 14 years older than me and 12 years older than my older sister. And so he went and he dug a hole in the backyard and threw some of those plastic gems. And then her name is Anne. He said, Anne, come out here real quick. I found treasure. And she went, where? And then he showed it to her and asked her to get in. And then started throwing dirt on top of her. Like he was going to bury her. But yes, it is a delicious chocolate. It's a Swiss chocolate. And it's just, I feel like sometimes European chocolate has a higher cocoa flavor. Rather like a higher cocoa and butter flavor versus sugar. Woo! Yeah, that was my brother. He was also the one that would have candy, though. Like, he had this big bag of candy, and he wouldn't share it with any of the other girls, but he'd give me little pieces of candy because he liked me. I was the youngest. So, I didn't get picked on. He's still, I still talk to him. He lives in England now. He married a British lady, and he's living over there, and he's actually woodworking. He's doing woodworking, and he's retired from the police force, so he's living his best life. And it's like, whatever, Michael. Just be like that and live your dreams. Not everybody can be cool like you. Okay, we're going to put something different in there. I don't know what. But let's sell some of this stuff. Hang on, let's see. We sell all of this stuff? I think we can. I don't think we caught anything new. Got those. We need to start fishing in a different area. Oops. Oops, oops, that's not the area I anticipated. Excuse me, artichoke kimchi. Let's put all these in there. Okay. We're gonna keep this sparkly cheese, though. Let's put this sparkly cheese in here and see what happens. Yay! Fermented sparkly cheese. Okay. It's on a different level compared to any chocolate you would get here in the States in general. But most European chocolate is like that, honestly. When eating like a Hershey's bar after you've had European chocolate, it just tastes like pure sugar. And you're like, ugh. As a single digits child, I used to dig ditches under my family's trampoline and have wars between oh, that's so cute, though. I always wanted a littlest pet shop. So you were the only child? Are you an only child, Jam? Is that right? I was, growing up, I was the youngest of 4. But once my mom died, we found out that I have a secret sister. So, there's a story there. My mom was real young. It was not consensual, and she gave the baby up for adoption. And then this is like when I tell people this, they're like, "Wow, your life is like a bad story," and I'm like, "I know." But my sister ended up getting hit by a truck when she was 16. We found her after my mom passed away. And it was somebody who was rushing to a birthday party because they were late, and they hit her on her bicycle back in like the 60s, 70s, whenever. And it ended up putting her in a coma for multiple days, and she survived, but she's stuck at like 16 years old. So she never remembers my husband's name, but she remembers that he's Hispanic. So every time I talk to her, she tells me all of the swear words that she remembers in Spanish. She writes jokes that are kind of like the jokes that I tell here, only a lot of them are dirty, and I could not read on here. And when she tells them to me, I'm like, ha 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 ha, because I don't know how to react. Who the heck is that? Oh, Olin's birthday? Wait a minute. Can I build friendship with the mer people? No, I cannot. So I don't care about his birthday. Yeah, Olin. We don't know what you love because look at the friendship we got with them. Well, they are funny sometimes, but they're like 16-year-old dirty jokes, you know? And so she always calls my husband something like Manuel, I think is what she calls him. It's like generic Hispanic name. She's like, how's your husband Manuel? And I'm like, oh, he's fine. You know, I'm not going to correct her because she doesn't have any memory. She doesn't have any short-term memory. She has some long-term memory, but she has to write everything down. And so she never remembers things like that. So I'm not going to fault her for it. But I need to call her soon. She lives in New York, which makes it kind of difficult because when she calls me, it's usually the time when I'm working. And she always forgets what we talk about. So we always kind of have the same conversation. But, so there you have it. I'm technically the youngest of 5, but I grew up as the youngest of 4. True, I guess the person telling dirty jokes has to have the style to do it. Yeah, otherwise, see, when I'm talking to my sister, that, you know, she's technically way older than me. I think she's about 16 years older than me. There's lots of stories there as well. Like, there were stories that once I found everything out, made everything make so much more sense regarding my mom and just kind of her passions in life. And you know, she always had a heart for women who were in trouble and just trying to help people. And it made a lot more sense once I found out everything that happened. So, but there was a lady who moved into my neighborhood and she met me for the first time. Oh, bless. She met you for the first time 7 times. I would be that lady, Jam. I'd be like, oh, hello. I do that sometimes at work, and that's the worst because I'm like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. And they're like, we've met before. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, well, dang it. That's the worst. You don't want to do that. That's not cool. Okay, we don't have time to grow anything, so we're just going to stick that in there. We have a fermented goat cheese wheel, which we can offer. So let's go do that. Let's go feed these animals. Yeah. The whole season is on Prime, and it's really good, Boz. You won't regret it. It's really good. We're just waiting to watch the last episode. It will make you laugh. Oh, look at we got a little peacock feather. That's the first one. Oops, Ricky, I'm trying to pick up your egg. Ricky has a medal because I beat up all the other chickens with him at the pet fair. Okay, Ricky. There we go. You made that difficult, boy. Apparently we still have some food on us, so let's just put one more here. Tanya transformed into a hunched over kind old lady with big glasses who talks about her cat. I do. That is my future. That, you know, I'm okay with that. Crazy cat lady for life. My husband, anytime anything happens, it could be like the dogs chew up something and he's like, those damn cats. They're just worthless, aren't they? It's always the cat's fault, even though it's not really the cat's fault. So, it drives me crazy. Like the dogs will have an accident, he'll be like, those damn cats. And he knows it's not the cats. It's his dang dogs. Okay, our trees are going well in there. Everything's going well. Our animals are good. We're gonna get these and put them away. Let's also take some osmium and some silver essence and some gold essence. I'm gonna put these away really quick. Ricky. He does. He's a big boy. This is the most clips I've ever had in any stream, I think, guys. You guys are funny. Okay, let's do some... Look at, we got some fermented goat cheese wheel. That took forever to make. Now, all I need is white truffle oil, and this is done. This is basically the tree in Stardew Valley. I've never finished it. This is the closest I've ever been. I finished this one, which unlocks the greenhouse. This will unlock a dig site. It's because you know what? I appreciate it, though. I need to make you some clips, because sometimes I shout you out on Glocks. And he has, so on Twitch Guru, I think it is, there's a shout out feature where it'll actually display a clip of somebody, and it pulls clips from all seasons and all types. It can be several years old, and you can't even find them anymore, and they'll pull. So it'll play them, and it's pretty cool. So sometimes I shout you out on there when I get a chance. And that way everybody can see you, and hopefully you get some follows. So everybody follow Jam because she's awesome. I do shout you out on Glock stream sometime. I love you too. I think you're sweet. Oh, look at, see? Oh, look at, it's a large feather and we just have a feather. Lame. So, but sometimes... Stop the cap. What's the cap? What's the cap, Reducey? I think everybody here follows me. Maybe. I don't know. Reducey, do you? You stop the cap, Reducey. About had it up to here with your cap. Just kidding. Okay, I don't think that our oh no, it's closed. Let's go to the what's the X? Okay, you can X me out. Say no. I'll make you some cricket jam. Okay, we're gonna check this really quick and see if we can put anything else. Ooh. Nice. Okay. So we can upgrade. Do we want gold seedlings or gold sapling? Or we want gold hay? Cricket jam. You're gonna figure... Reducey is... Oh, okay. What was that? Grimace! Grimace! My goodness, Grimace! Thank you so much. You are so sweet. That's 7. That's the most I've ever had gifted. He's been gifting everybody. He's so sweet. I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. Oh, Grim. Thank you. I haven't got my tax refund back. I'm afraid I'm gonna owe. We'll see. I asked them if they could please just process it. I gave them everything in May. Or not in May, in March. And they haven't, like my tax guy hasn't processed it yet. And my taxes are too complicated for last year for me to want to do them myself. So he filed like an extension and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. But if I owe anything, I'm going to owe on that. So this is going to be the last year that I actually use that tax guy. And congrats. Did you get a good one? Was it a good one? Well, with mine I had the business and then I also had my work. And I could do my own taxes. I could. Because it's not like they're super complex. But it's just a lot. It's a lot. I'm not mentally like in that spot where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do my taxes. Like, nah, I'm just like not going to think about them because I just don't want to. You only got $90 back. Been betting on bum fights and finally won. Well, my goodness, I hope you do something really good for yourself, Grim. You go treat yourself. But thank you so much. You're so sweet for just even sharing that with me and thinking of me. So you take care of yourself, though. And thank you. I paid $2,000 ahead. So I paid $2,000 last year ahead for taxes. So we'll see. I'm hoping that because I paid that $2,000 ahead, it's going to be something where, maybe I'll get a refund. But if I don't, oh, can I not? Can't do another cheese wheel? I could have sworn I was supposed to get more of a tax refund, but I got a... Nice! I'm thinking if I get a tax refund this year, I really wanted to put in garden this year, but it's not really working out the way that I want to. We kind of miss Spring Black Friday and... once I quit my other job, it was something where I was like, okay, we're okay. Like, nothing's wrong at all, but money is, so it means a lot. All right, Reducey, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. So I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful night. Take care of yourself. And it means a lot that you would. Thank you, and I hope you never feel like you have to. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. I didn't even know I had that. Baby, don't hurt me. That's freaking awesome. Don't hurt me no more. That's the best 10 bits in the whole world. If you're not rocking out, then we can't be friends. Is it the whole song? Are you gonna leave us with the whole song? I love it. That was awesome. Thank you for the bits. We should probably, well, let's finish this day and then we'll probably wrap up stream 2. And the state one hasn't hit yet. So we're kind of lucky because in Washington, there's no state income tax. That's the only good thing about Washington. Well, there's a lot of good things about Washington, actually. But that's one of the good things about Washington. I think I was going to put something in here and then I totally forgot to.
When the doc walked up to the lemonade stand and
He said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bum, 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 got any grapes?" Then he waddled away. Then he waddled away. Then he waddled away. Waddle, waddle. Till the very next day. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Thank you, Reducey. No, Stan is not the man. Now you go to bed, sir. Nobody needs Stan in their life. Stan is my neighbor, and I'm just gonna say it, it's been non-friendly this whole time. My neighbor, I called him my crackhead neighbor. I didn't even know his name was Stan until my husband moved into my house. He is this big, redneck, loud drug dealer that lives next to me. So walks around with his stupid bandana on his head, and he probably hears me. And I don't even profanity. I don't know why I love that one. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So, anyway, I've lived next to Stan for 11 years. When I moved into this house, there was a nice little old lady. She wasn't really nice. She kind of looked at me disapprovingly, and she had a mean little dog, and then she closed her door, and that was literally the only interaction that we ever had. But there was a little old lady.
I see you.
For 25 bits. I think that's there really to make me poop myself when I'm playing something scary. That's why that's 25 bits. Because if I'm playing something really scary and I'm in the moment, that is going to make me poop myself. Not literally, though. We're not literally going to poop ourselves. But the little old lady that used to live next door to me, like, died before I technically moved into my house. And then it was empty for a while. And then Dan moved. I know, Dan. Yes, I know. Dunya the Pooper. Probably would be a better name than Dunya the Bully. It should be Dunya the Bullied. Poor Clark. You're the one that's going to carry me with the runs, Reducey. You said it. You said yes. So now when the first Descendant comes out, it's you and me with the runs. It'll be fun. Yeah, you are. You said yes. Yes, you do know me. I'm Dunya the Pooper. I'm here for my runs. We're gonna hang out together. Oh my gosh, how did I get here? Well, you found your way here early on. And so now that you're here, you may as well hang out a little longer. Sleep is for the weak, right? Well, good. We'll need it for later. That's how you take care of the runs afterwards, you know? You just hose everything down. Okay, here's a gross story. So, okay, we have a dog. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't tell this story. I don't know if I should or not. But we have a dog with digestive issues. We'll see. So anyway, thank you for that, Jam. You know, the thing is, they shout me out all the time on Glock's channel, so all these weird clips are gonna start coming up with like just random things. But anyway, so here's my gross story. It's just a gross reality of my life. But we have a dog named Molly that has had digestive issues her whole life. She's got so many issues. This poor thing. She's our King Charles Cavalier. She's deaf. I'm pretty certain she has something wrong with her kidneys, but the vet has never found them. And then she's just always like, I have to be so careful with what I feed her. You can't feed Molly anything. But on the off chance that you do feed Molly something other than her food, so excited to hold, man. I don't know if I am. Your husband's gonna have the weirdest idea of me. So, no, she acts like she's almost diabetic. So she is acting like she's thirsty all the time. She always has ever since she was well, sometimes Reducey, there have been times when she'll start, you know, yapping to get out because all of our dogs are crate trained. So at night they go in their crates to sleep. And so there have been times when she'd be yapping to get out and Glock would be he'd get up in the middle of the night to go let her out. Well, she'd get into something and she was so bloated and round and she would come out and she'd run to the back door and he wouldn't be there fast enough to open it. So then she would run through our house and run like, I wish I could show it to you, but our house has like this loop that you can make. And so she would run this loop all the way across our house, down every hallway, and the entire time it would be liquid poop everywhere. And she does this sometimes in our kitchen where she helicopters and she poops when she has an accident. It does not happen very often. It's definitely only when she has an accident. But when Molly starts screaming next to me and you hear that, that is why she goes out immediately. There is no waiting for her to go out. She needs to be let out now. So it's so bad. So that's the reality. It is so gross. But Molly's got the runs. Yes. But yeah, and Glock can't handle it. Like when it comes to diarrhea, he can't do it. It will make him throw up. So it's me. I am the one who then has to get up and mop all the diarrhea off of the floors, off of every hallway, everywhere. It's everywhere. So it totally sucks. But thankfully, we're just really, really careful with what we feed her. We try not to give her a lot of extra food. I probably give her the most snacks. I do give her the occasional snack. And so if she does have diarrhea, it's only fair that I'm the one that cleans it up because technically I gave her the snack. So you got to clean up. You know, I'm the mom. So when you're the mom, here's the truth. This is what children have taught me. Real love, true love, is being able to have somebody projectile vomit on you and get up and change the sheets and take a shower and clean a child and not get mad. That's true love. That's how you know you really, really love someone. You can do that for them. But kids have taught me that. So I don't get mad about it. I just kind of get up and I take care of it and then try to get back to sleep. No, that was Emily. Emily, when she was really little, we used to co-sleep a lot. And so she still would love to, you know, we still snuggle sometimes. So we'll snuggle and watch TV together and we'll still fall asleep together and that kind of thing. But when she was really little, one time she projectile vomited straight up into the air while we were sleeping. And then it just came falling right back down on us and just splashed all over me and the bed. It was just everywhere. So it was something where it was just me and her at the time. So I had to get up, take a shower, change her clothes. She was crying the whole time. She was like, I'm so sorry, Mom. But she was like maybe 4 or 5. Me and Tittles are coming over and co-sleeping with Block. Wow. Good luck. He hasn't trimmed his toenails in a while, so he might get scratched. Better watch out. I'm gonna fill the bed with farts before I leave, too. I hope you enjoy it. Sign me up. That is pretty gross, huh? I like that, Jam. Thank you. Me neither. I'm just gonna Dutch oven them all. They're all gonna sleep in a Dutch oven tonight. Razor claws. You have no idea. He's got some sharp claws. Like a velociraptor in bed. One time, we were talking about this earlier. One time, you know, no, I won't tell it. I won't tell that story. We won't tell that story. But he's got some sharp claws. We'll just say that. Your husband will fart under the blankets and I'll forget about it? Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, that happens to me too, Jam. It's like the blankets trap the fart forever. Sometimes if somebody's got an upset belly and they're in bed, it's like it punches you in the face when you lift that blanket up. And he does every time. Because I'll just replace it. He dies every time. Oh. I don't mean to laugh at your pain. I'm sorry. We've done that before, though. It's really bad when somebody has, like, the burning hot garbage farts. And you know exactly which ones I'm talking about, too. Should bottle it up next time. I'm gonna bottle up some burning hot garbage farts for you, Reducey. Sell it. Poor Grim. I'm so sorry, Grim. Grim's so used to me being normal, and here I'm being extra gross tonight, and he's just such a nice man. We've decided that Grim is the Mr. Rogers of Twitch. He's just so nice. And he just goes around and he's so polite. And he's been so kind to me tonight, and all I've done is talk about farts and diarrhea. Poor Grim. I don't want it, send it to Crab. I know. Oh yeah, those are so stinky. They are. Like, you just know. If that happens and you're in bed, you just don't lift up that blanket. You just go back to sleep and hope, hope it goes away. Oh man. Graham, I'm so sorry. I feel like I owe you a refund. Paying for subs for fart protection. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I have the sense of humor of like a 13-year-old girl or boy. I don't know. Either. Maybe both. Maybe younger. Maybe 13 is being too generous. Maybe it's more like a 7-year-old girl. Grim, I'm sorry. I'll try to be less gross. So, we're gonna wrap up soon. But I was thinking maybe late Saturday we'll have a quick stream. It won't be super long, but we'll play a little bit of Red Dead Redemption together. I hope you guys like it when we see it, or when we do it. I don't know what really happens in the story, but I'm really interested to find out. I've been spending a lot of time, well, not a lot of time, but the last time I played it, I spent most of the day just trying to get some perfect pelts, so I've got some stuff. I'm actually thinking, Jam, I'm gonna try to stream whenever you finish. I'd have to buy it reducing and start over for Spirit Tea because I stopped my Xbox PC pass. So I don't know if it got an update. But I was gonna watch your stream, Jam, and then go stream. As long as I can. Because I missed your stream last week. We were at the kids fishing and I was like, oh man, and then I got home and it was late. Eye rolls. Why are you eye rolling? Oh, because of Spirit Tea? If I had a capture card, I could play it on my Switch. And then I would have a controller. I don't know if that'd be a good idea. But I don't have a capture card, so it doesn't matter. I'd rather pay $10 for a PC pass than $100 for a capture card. So... Well, we had a lot of fun fishing. Well, Emily did. Because it was the kids fishing. We just watched her. I accidentally almost took Glock's eye out with an umbrella. It was really... Like, I have to work on my awareness. I'm so clumsy in real life, guys. And I'm going to kill somebody. I've almost taken Glock's eyeball out multiple times in our real life. Like, I was sitting there with the umbrella and it was starting to rain a little bit. And my daughter has super, super curly hair, but she straightens it every once in a while. And it rains a lot here because it's the Northwest. And so she was super worried that she was going to get her hair wet. So I had an umbrella. And it started to rain, just a couple of really big drops. And so I was going to put it up. And my husband turns around and goes, don't do that. And I'm like, why? And I open it up and it went pop right in his eyeball. And he was wearing sunglasses at the time. So thankfully, it didn't take out his eyeball. But I'm like, oh, I felt so bad. So if he ever has bruises on his face, it's probably my fault. It is the umbrella. If he ever has an eye patch, it's probably my fault. I probably opened an umbrella next to him. So I'm working on my situational awareness in real life. I don't know how to make that better, but I'm trying. Yep, there was one time I accidentally almost took his eye out while we were trying to build furniture. I was holding a pole. I'm sure there are other instances where he's got great reflexes. He's super observant about everything and he can see stuff coming a mile away, but he did not see that umbrella until it was in his eyeball. I don't know why I'm laughing. It was so bad. I felt so bad. I still feel so bad. I'm like, what kind of moron hit somebody else in the eyeball with an umbrella? Me. I'm that moron. Yeah, you better stay far away from me. You'll get hurt unintentionally. It was unintentional, but I'm gonna hurt somebody for real. So I'm like, gosh, okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but don't ever build furniture with me. Don't ever get near me when I'm opening an umbrella because my depth perception apparently sucks. I probably need like stronger, thicker glasses. Okay, let's see what we got. You mean intentionally? Never. I would never, ever, ever. I would feel so bad. Like I could never really intentionally. Yes. Got eyes like your dragon. Black around them. I don't know why the Lipsos make it so funny. I like that. It's kind of cute in a creepy way. Oh, man. I don't know why it reminds me of Renee Zellweger. I don't know why. Because it's like a wide-eyed, open-mouth stare. I thought that, I think it's Renee Zellweger. I'm probably saying her name wrong. I hurt Glock all the time, unfortunately. But to be fair, Glock is also really accident prone as well. Like, Glock broke his ribs one time mopping the floor. And so what happened was that Molly was running around his feet, and you can't say, hey, Molly, get out of the way. So he tried to, like, shoo her with his foot while he was mopping, and then he slipped on his other foot and landed real hard on his side and cracked his ribs. The open mouth just lacks, or signifies a lack of intelligence. Yeah, it sure does. I know what you mean. It's just like, it's just funny. Yeah, I know. But the best thing is about that story is just how he broke his ribs. He told his brother, and his brother was laughing. He's like, you got to come up with a better story, man. We are both close. He has fallen off a ladder and accidentally gotten a power drill in the leg. I'm trying to think of, like, these are just since we've lived together. I'm sure there's a few others that I can think of, but he's accident prone, and then I'm just prone to causing accidents. That's the problem. Okay, let's see. It's 10:50. We can catch a few more fish. He does need some bubble wrap. He does. He needs some protection. That way I don't accidentally take out his eyeball. Ooh, let's see what fish we catch. It's probably going to be a boxfish or a mackerel. I'm always hoping it's going to be something different, but it's just always a boxfish or a mackerel. I should see if I have any. Let's catch this fish and look at our talents really quick. I do feel like the fish come at a pretty steady pace. It usually doesn't make you wait too long to get a fish. I did not play Dredge. What kind of game is Dredge? It sounds familiar. Let's see. That's our catching. Here's our fishing. So we need one more point to get another talent. Lowers fish resistance while fishing. Increases selling price. I think I'm going to do selling price and... I don't know, maybe chance to catch better quality fish? Do you really? Now that you're getting used to it, I have to get used to the mobile app a little. You know what I hate though is that my phone autocorrects things. Cozy fishing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did hear about that. So there was a Dredge crossover with Dave the Diver, but I don't know anything about Dredge. Is that something that looks fun? I was thinking about playing some sort of spooky game soon, or adventure game or something. No, it's sarcasm. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, I see the face. I see. I might like it. I might check it out. But you know my rule, Reducer. It's got to be like less than $10 for me to buy it. I need a coupon. I need to find that Dredge coupon. What I could play one day? Does anybody here play Guild Wars 2? Or would anybody like to play Guild Wars 2? Because I played that game for so long. I've got so much stuff in that game. And I have a guild hall that needs some building up. And if we all started playing Guild Wars 2, then Glock would start playing again. And he would lead World versus World. And we would destroy. We would destroy our enemy. It would be a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. I think they're all donated. They're all... We're good. Let's sell them all. If I minimize the screen, it pauses the stream after 2 minutes. Oh, weird. I wonder why it does that. So sometimes what I do is I'll leave it open in the morning when my husband's there, but and my boss knows that I watch him sometimes. So I listen sometimes a little bit on the side, but I try not to be like listening to him and not listening to my boss, you know what I mean? But if you have the whole screen open and you just, like on mine, it's like a minimize button on the bottom, then it'll play forever. Never played it. No idea what it is. Dread. Oh, Guild Wars 2? Gosh, I should play it one of these and just show you. But the problem is that I'm all by myself in there now. So if I played it on stream one day just to show you guys what it is, literally what I would be doing would be like collecting wood for the guild hall. But I could show you guys one day my guild hall and all my cool stuff that I've got in there. It's an older game. It's been around for over 10 years. So it's a game where you basically make your character, but the thing that I really like about Guild Wars 2 is that everything is controlled by your weapons. So I always played Ranger, but if you gave her a staff, she could become a druid and she could heal. Or if you gave her daggers, she doesn't need the daggers actually, but you could give her daggers and she could be a soul beast. And so mine right now is a soul beast that I'm playing. Oh, we're going to bed, Reducey. So thank you for, how many people are watching? Do we have enough to rate? I don't know. Do you guys want to rate? It's kind of late. I feel like it's bedtime. Does it just feel like bedtime? Let's just have bedtime. Oops. Let's have bedtime. It's bedtime. But I want to say, first, thank you so much, Grimace, for just all the gifts today. I appreciate it so much. And I appreciate it way more than you could ever know. And I just hope that you use some of that. Do something really special for yourself. So thank you so much. And Jam and Reducey and Boz and even Glock, I know you're there lurking. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed. It's bedtime for me. So I just appreciate you guys though. And I hope to see you on Saturday. I don't know what time. We'll just kind of see and we'll play it by ear. And if I'm not here on Saturday, please don't hate me. It probably was just I got too tired and pooped and I couldn't do it. But he is here, the Glock. He's always lurking. Thank y'all. And have a great night. And I'll try to see you real soon.